I'm going to be presenting him with a picture. Some of you may know that he recently retired, although it's my definition of retirement as well. He's doing some of the things he wants to and still working pretty much full-time at the university. But the best of all possible worlds, we're paying him precious little. And kidding so much.
What did he say? That hasn't changed.
We've been on the road before, and we can't be humorous.
That was funny.
Let me just say this about his service. There are two very clear times in the history of this university which could be defined as near death. In the first one, Glade Knight stepped forward. In the second one, the man to my left, Walt Rawls, stepped forward. We don't talk about near-death experiences much, so I'm not going to say anything more than that. But what I have just told you, I know to be true. This university is here, and you are here, because the man to my left was here at a special time. We have for him a gift. It couldn't be in my mind. Whether if he doesn't like it, I'll trade it with one of mine, because I really like it. It is a picture of Main Hall like unto no others. It looks like it's old, but it's a relatively new, and it was done by one of our students, and it's one of a kind for someone who, in my mind, is one of a kind.
Wow.
Walt Rawls.
Thank you very much. Appreciate that. I just wanted to say I've had a wonderful experience here at Southern Virginia University. And as the university's grown, I've grown too. I've developed a lot of patience. I still need a lot more. And a lot of other qualities. Making mistakes along the way, probably maybe hurting some people along the way. I hope not, but if I did, I sure apologize for it. I tried to do the right thing, the best thing. I want to thank our faculty. You know, there's a saying, you can be rotten to the core. Well, we're the best at the core. You know, you can have a university, but if you don't have good faculty at the core, help making things move and doing what we do, what we're here to do, and that's to educate young people, then it's all for naught. And I can tell you from experience, my children, my sons-in-law have been here, have attended, have been tutored, have been nurtured by the faculty here, and I'm grateful for it. They've done a wonderful job in helping them to mature and to educate them, to bring out the best in them, and I appreciate the faculty for that. We as administrators, you know, we don't like to admit it, but those faculty guys are all right. They're all right. And I also am grateful to have worked with so many wonderful administrators, including this man here. He's a wonderful blend of tremendous intelligence and common sense and compassion to help guide this university at the wonderful time. When he first came here, I said, you know what we need? We need a Moses to lead us to the promised land. Well, he got himself an Aaron and maybe a Caleb and a Joshua too, and Paul Edwards, who was one of the smartest guys I've ever met, to help us get through some really tough accreditation issues. And my understanding is things went really well, and we can attribute it to a lot of people here that helped, but these two people were the spearheads. And And I see a lot of bright things in our future. And I'd be amiss if I didn't mention our wonderful students. As I walked in and looked at all of these wonderful people that I've made friends with over the years, recruiting probably 650 graduates here and hundreds of others. I love being associated with these young people and watching them as they overcome the obstacles in life and go on to make something really well and do something great for themselves and getting this fine education here at Southern Virginia. At any rate, thank you very much. I won't take up your time. I know Brother Edwards has a lot more important things to say, but thank you so much for...
You can't have my notes.
Can't speak without the notes. Huh? Need the teleprompter?
Thank you very much, Vice President Rawls, and thank you for teaching me how to use the teleprompter.